Okay, so we were talking about ultraviolet radiation, and we have this sort of a weird paradox with it. We had said that we have the UVC, that's the real high energy ultraviolet radiation, and then the other sort of high, still high energy radiation, UVB, and then UVA. But the one that causes the most problems to you and I is UVA. But we'll talk about that. We'll get to that. All right, so when we look at these three different ultraviolet radiations, UVC, that's the highest energy of these ultraviolet radiations. It interacts with molecules and breaks them apart. And in particular, it's going to be interacting with oxygen high in the atmosphere and breaking these oxygen molecules apart that then reform to form ozone. It also will break apart ozone. So it's damage, breaking apart oxygen, producing ozone, and also breaking ozone apart. In addition to that, so you've got this ozone, and in this process, the energy is being lost, so it's not making its way down to the surface of the Earth. We then have UVB, which we'd said is fairly high energy, and it's going to interact with ozone in the atmosphere and breaking molecules apart, and so most of it is going to be blocked by the atmosphere. But then if it makes it to the Earth and you interact with it in your skin, it doesn't penetrate your skin far at all. It as soon as it hits your skin, it's going to interact with the molecules that are present there, because it is the wavelength is of a size that it very readily will interact with compounds. So it affects the surface of your skin only. We then have the UVA, which is the lowest energy of the ultraviolet wavelengths, but it penetrates the deepest because it does not tend to break apart molecules nearly as readily as the other two. So it passes deep into your skin, and what does it do? It does interact with water and produces things called free radicals. And this is a term you hear all the time, but what it is, it's highly reactive compounds. So it produces free radicals. It also causes damage to your DNA, not a good thing, mutations to your DNA, and skin cancer can result from it. So UVA, weirdly, the lowest energy of the ultraviolet radiation, is the one that we have to worry about the most here on Earth. UVB just to a small degree, because most of it, along with all of the UVC, are blocked by our atmosphere.